Peace. It is Tease. Good day. Good afternoon. Good evening. I hope all are well. I hope all are safe. I will try to spit this out in one breath. I mean, it shouldn't carry on, but I'll try to literally spit it out in one breath. But when it comes to aging, so I can tell you a few things that I've heard. I've heard old lady, older men, aging and aging out. And I'm thinking, any way, shape, or form, whichever way you slice it, I'm thinking it's said in a way to be offensive. Like, if I call you old, instead of me saying, oh my gosh, how the hell can I live to be 80? I'm going to call you old as if that's a bad thing. Hell, if I'm old and gray and too wrinkled to be recognized, that's a lot better than dying before your eyes even develop. You see what I'm saying? So the reason why I have a problem with that, because right now in this day and age, I want to say maybe in the past, that's just the old man around the street, or okay, if you're old, you're old, and I'm sure old is nothing new as far as in the dictionary as far as language, but literally, I'm going to tell you you're old as a way of disrespect, and then a way of basically trying to sock it to you. Oh, you're old, you're no good, or you've aged out, or basically you're a stowaway. You're being thrown away because you're old, or you're the elder, so you go to hell with you, basically. And I'm thinking, what the hell is life then? Why are you here? Are you living to be young? Because if that's the case, then let's go ahead and cut the cords on you right now, because that's literally what's happening. I don't understand how, and this just shows you again about how delusional we are as people. And speaking of people, this is mainly coming, like I say, when I hear these offensive things, this is mainly coming from particular black men, the black men that are on the tube or on social media as quote unquote influencers, people who the other brain dead people are listening to. So basically, it's the blind leading the blind. And you literally want to point out somebody's grays, or you're old, or you've aged out. And mind you, these people aren't in their 80s or 90s. These are like literally 20, 30, or maybe 40s and 50s. And I'm thinking, like, if you have potential, with or without being poisoned, if you have potential to be at least 100, how the hell is 20, 30 something considered old? And it's like, I'm thinking, when you get certain men that do this, they say that just so they can justify them climbing in bed with other children, with children and other men, basically. When you get men that want to zoom in on, oh, well, I'm not with women my age because they're old, they're gray, they're this and that, they're bitter, whatever, they'll give you a huge list of what's wrong with them. And then that means, hey, if the women ain't shit, who else are you, then that means this might be why you catch me in the men department or in the children's department. You see what I'm saying? And that's literally what it is. They'll tell the women, you're old, you've aged out. What does that mean, you age out? So as if you're cattle. Okay, once you're not. And that's literally what it is. They call it, what is it, birthing age or something like that. Once you're no longer able to give children or to bear children, then it's like, okay, you're a stowaway. So basically, certain men treat women as cattle. Once you get a certain age, oh, you're no good to nobody. And I'm thinking, like, so what the hell do you think? You don't think you're aging out too? And here's another thing. It is different when it comes to like the physical body. Okay, a man's body might hang in there a little bit longer as far as reproduction, because a man can reproduce maybe thousands at one time, and maybe for 100 years. You see what I'm saying? And it's different for a woman. Maybe she does only have so many times to bear children, but that's one thing. But the aging out, I'm thinking, like, what does that mean? That's literally like cattle. So that means you're no good to nobody. Let's go towards young. So you'll play over the young until they age out. It's just the weirdest cycle and the weirdest thing. And like I say, and I'm thinking, not only is that predatory, there's so much wrong with that. Because it's like, what about your old boss? Here's another thing too. I'm just going to zoom in on this just so I can freestyle it. If young or old, young woman or old woman, hell, young boy or old boy, nobody's going to want your old boss for no reason. Just because the moon is like, ooh, damn it, where the old balls at? Like, nobody's going to wake up and have a craving for old balls, okay? So, more than likely, you better have money or you better be famous, or both. You see what I'm saying? It's one of those things where if anybody, even yourself, you're not going to be content with just being the man with the old balls or just the regular old lame. I don't want to just blame this on old balls. Just being a regular old lame. You would not be okay with that in your own skin. That's what the cars, the jewelries, and the money phones are for. You see what I'm saying? Because I know I ain't shit without it. You see what I'm saying? That's just, so if you could stay with me. when we do the whole aging out thing, like I said, it just sounds so crazy because it's like, you do know when it comes to life, it's like if you can live to see it all or live to see, I literally lived myself to see myself from diapers to diapers all over again. That's living. Like I literally lived it till the wheels, literally till the wheels fall. I'm back in diapers. Went from starting off in diapers to back. That's the goal versus dying before you can even take your first breath, i.e. dying in the damn womb or dying during a drive-by. You're just playing basketball or you're sleeping in bed and you die as a toddler because you just got, you got caught up at the wrong place at the wrong time or got caught slipping, whatever the case may be. Or you happen to get caught up at a school shooting, you see what I'm saying? Or as a teen in school or as a young adolescent in school, in grade school. Or mom and dad flips out and takes us all out while we're young. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, when we play this age game, it's kind of like one of those things. Do you really want to play that game? Oh, you want to stay young forever, huh? Well, the only way to do that is to be mortal. And that means dead. You died when you're 5, and that's all we know of you is the 5-year-old boy or girl that's no longer with us. So I'm thinking we need to rewire our brains. Stop listening to these idiots that don't like it. That's another thing too. I'm just, and it just makes me see red to the point where I'm like, the stuff that people are doing, and it's like, you better be glad that I'm being held back in the physical and in the spiritual, because literally all I need is 24 hours. Your politicians, your mechanics, whoever it is that call themselves fixing the world or whatever, I'm gonna need a long time. I can do it, but it's gonna take a long time. I can promise you, with me, I would only need 20, probably won't even need 20, but just give me 24 hours. And as serious as I am, I'm being held back in the spiritual and in the physical. Oh, we could never let you. Now that you say that, you see what I'm saying? Now people, they don't want to feel that type of smoke. That's literally the type of time that I will be on. Because the stuff that y'all are into these days, and the way that the plethora of patterns of people getting led to the slaughter, and everybody's okay with it, and literally just thinking you're going to skate off into the sunset while literally leading countless souls and blind sheep to the slaughter. And it's like, that you're playing on their disability. And like I said, you may have a disability too, but at least you're getting paid for yours. You're exploiting theirs. So there's a huge difference with what's really going on here. So yeah, that's why I have problems with people like that. You want to focus in on certain things that you should be fixing or shouldn't be focused on as far as topics. That's another thing too. If your main topic at a time such as this is relationship advice, how to be in a relationship or who to stay, say no to the men or say no to the women, unless you say no to everybody and get your shit together. But the whole, no, it's not him, it's her. Oh, it's not her, it's him. Or, anybody at a time such as this, like 24 hours. That's all I would need, 24 hours. Again, like I say, with your politicians and your gurus and your saviors to the side, because they might need a long time too, because it's been a long time we've been here about Pink Jesus. You just better be glad I'm being held back in the spiritual realm, because I can promise you I only need 24 hours to clear out these raglies of the world. Because I can promise you I'm going to start in the spiritual realm. To hell with this. I don't know who these mutants are in the flesh, but I'm just going to go ahead and start with the spiritual realm. That's where it starts anyway. Get to getting into sorcery, or getting your mind or your body or whatever twisted up. And then here you come acting a fool, or here you come thinking that all shit is sweet, and you got to get brought down a notch. Yeah, so I'll just go ahead. You better be glad I'm being held back in the spiritual realm. That's the only 24 hours. But yeah, I will be neutralizing anything. Yeah, useless. You have nerve to be useless. So what do you do with your time? You want to talk about relationships and lead people to slaughter? Yeah, go ahead and climb up on that guillotine. In the spiritual realm, it's a lot different than the physical. At least once your head goes flying down Main Street, okay, maybe everything will go blank. In the spiritual realm, it's much different. You die in the spirit, that's different. Yeah, that's like a whole nother level. It's just many dimensions. It goes deep, and like I say, all y'all know is what's in this closed bubble that's literally being hidden right before you, like right now. And they won't, YouTube, everybody else want me to shut up about it. I'm thinking, but it's just right there. Nobody sees it. You don't see it, and you don't want to see it too. Like I say, it's called delusion. I'm gonna be delusional too. Just like how you say you get these people out here, they're suffering. That's why they gotta abuse you or kick you in the head, because somebody gotta feed this ego or this disability that I have. Unresolved disability is showing in the men and women. That's why I was like, y'all need to really get some help. especially before you cross paths with me, because people get it twisted. You think that I'm one of these fools out here. Oh, oh, you didn't know. Did you cry help us? No, don't quite work like that. Because I'm thinking, because trust me, you would have to come to me. Because one thing I don't do is look for trouble. Well, yeah, once you make the mistake of coming to me as if you feel like, oh, you got things figured out, or you want to get cute, or you want to look for trouble, oh, you better believe, oh, you have found the trouble. I promise you, you have. Oh, you are in trouble. You are in trouble. Yes. I'll be kind of like the beast in the shadows. You know how you lift up a rock and you see like a worm that was just chilling. I was just sitting here, and then once you let me out, now it's a wrap. I'll be quiet. Oh, you want to rub this lamp? Oh, you want to see which genie is in this bottle? Okay. Anyway, yeah, but yeah, literally, like the importance of life. The importance of life is to stick around. You hope and pray, because y'all who you wanna old shame people, I'm gonna shame you for being old, an old man or old woman. And I'm thinking, you. So basically, you saying you don't want to live to see you say that you're old, because I can promise you, you're only a child or you're only young, literally once. Like it's probably seemed like it's only for one day. Have you ever seen a newborn? You have a newborn. Oh, you're cute. That baby only gonna be so cute before they start getting in stuff playing in the toilet. You know what I'm saying? I've seen millions of children. Oh, little cute little newborn. That probably only lasts 2 weeks. Then they're a toddler, and then now they're playing in the toilet. Now they're getting, you know what I mean? And now you can't do nothing with them. And then by the time they're a teen, oh, I can't do nothing with you. You're going back with your dad. You know what I'm saying? And then now, you know what I'm saying? You grow so fast, and like that's the point. To get older, more mature, you learning and growing. You grow. I want to stay young forever. So it only, like I say, only way that can happen if you become mortal. Literally no more. That's how you stay young forever. Literally, oh, if you die young or die a baby, I know you as a baby. You weren't able to get old. So yeah, may want to wake up and smell the roses and be more, appreciative of your time. The goal is to get old. Yes, appreciate your youth. Use it wisely so you can live to get old. But yeah, don't live in it. Oh, you gotta be young, gotta stay young, or gotta stay childish, or gotta keep the ropes and gotta exploit. That whole putting age brackets on stuff. I mean, yes, everyone has their role. Okay, so you have the teens. Okay, you're here to learn and grow, and prepare for the future. And then you have the like the aunts and the parents and the guardians. Okay, this is to help you. Okay, hey, this will be the next step. Okay, so get this set up for you. So therefore, yep, when you get to this age or when you get ready to go, you know what I mean? You set the pavement, sweep the floor so they can come through and see things clearly. You clear the path for the youth to let them know what they'll be getting themselves in, later on down the line when the time is right, as far as keeping the ball rolling. And then it carries on. And then from the aunties and the mothers and stuff, then we're going to jump to the grandparent. Oh, wow, that's the next step. Oh, now you're one with all the knowledge. Now you're here to just chill, hang out and then see your growth. Doesn't that not sound like goals? I get to see my growth, see what I came up, what you got for the world. You see what I'm saying? But if all I have is exploitation and playing through the youth, as a quote-unquote grown-ass man, you see what I'm saying? Like, I want to justify for stuff like that. That's when, that's where the guillotine is getting polished up right now. I'm getting gas and a new blade. For those very purposes. Because it's kind of like, what is your role? If your role, literally, if we do the science and do the records, for the Akashic records on you, like, your role is literally to be a terrorist, so you're just here to talk shit, play over the youth, lead people to slaughter, be useless, and a damn slave. It's just like, oh, yeah. I don't think there's any no sense in going to court. Yeah, go ahead and just throw yourself upon that guillotine. This won't hurt a bit. Yes. Okay. Alrighty. I think I caught the time at what is it? Oh, you know what? It's probably different timing. I want to say now. It's probably either early after the meridian, wherever this live is going, or maybe it could be super late too. Like I said, I know it's on different time zones. It's not late here. It's just a little, about 9 o'clock, just before 9, post meridian. Yeah. Yeah. But whenever you catch the message, just be grateful of your age. And to me, I count my grays as wisdom. I was like, oh my gosh, I've seen it. I was seeing them for a while too, but after a while, sometimes I'm thinking, hell, are these growing in more out of stress, or am I just too wise for my own good? But I was like, okay, you know what? Actually, I'll take them because the way the grays are, they're just, it's just like really really cool, like in the corner of it. I might see some other ones, floating around here, but I'll take it. Like I don't have a problem with grays. If my body says, okay, you know what? Even with the hunchback, what are you gonna do about the hunchback when the hunchback kicks in? Everybody say you don't want to be old, but you do know this is the day and an age of the hunchback. Everybody's staring down on your phone, so if you slumped over anyway. You might as well prepare for oldum. Your back is slumped at what? By the time you're 15, your back will be slumped. The hunchbacks, the new hunchbacks of 20, 30, or 20, whatever whenever your hunchback kicks in. Yes, but yeah, I'm saying it's just like y'all are becoming mutants and have the nerve to have this new age be focused on just being used and exploited. So I'm thinking if I jump on that train, ooh, I'm young and fresh. Ooh, come and get me. Ooh, and then once I'm used up, I'm no good to nobody. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. Yeah. But luckily, I don't play those type of reindeer games. Those rules don't apply to me. Even when they have the wars, that's why I say I don't do the gender wars. That's the stupidest stuff ever. And if I run into anybody that's into that stupid stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah. You might get the glass broken on your third eye. Your glasses gonna get broken on your third eye. Oh, yeah. Okay. Anyway. Hopefully all are well and safe. And hopefully we learned something. Hopefully I didn't miss anything either as far as age. Anything else that I want to say about age? Yeah, literally look forward to getting old. Hell, I would say the goal is at least 100 years old. Because, that was another thing. What I've noticed too in these day and ages, people aren't dying naturally. A lot of people are falling dead due to ailment, due to poisoning, due to quote-unquote illness. You got these new viruses. There's so many new viruses. You have a virus that'll eat up your skin, viruses that'll eat up your sinuses. Then you have the C19 virus. Then you have whatever's going to be the next outbreak, whatever the new one, the one they're ripping up now. They just got to, seal it up and deliver it. And then you have the new STDs, which they say that literally will eat you up too. You thought, you want to be eaten. And I'm going to say, you call yourself using your genitals, you can kiss them a goodbye as well. All I want to say, when they're going to eating you up, you won't have nothing left of you. And it will eat you until you're no more. Like, literally those type. So that's what I'm saying. You got a whole lot of new stuff. So I'm saying, with all that coming out, where you got everything working against you, can't trust your food, water, clothes, and shelter, you might want to hope and pray. And your goal better to be, I better be an old man or old woman by the end of this ride. You see what I'm saying? Otherwise, I will be known for that youngin' that didn't live to see nothing. You see what I'm saying? Because you got ripped off the air prematurely or purposely, or voluntarily too. That's another thing too. Then you have that suicide is coming up. Not really coming up, but it's getting more thick, like as far as in the youth, and they just want to I gotta end it here because all I know is the foolishness, and you mean to tell me the foolishness is it's getting turned up and it's getting turned off at the same time? They just can't process it, and then things becomes crazy, and people can't take the pressure, So with everything literally out to get you, to where it's like, okay, the goal is to flatline you. You better hope and pray that you live to become old, at least 100. That is a goal. Because other than that, you died prematurely. Because I can promise you, I don't want to say you not. Let me shut up. As far as the natural deaths, it's been a long time since I've heard about a natural death. Okay. So you do have to walk on pins and, on the eggshells, or walk as if you're walking on pins and needles. Tread very lightly, and just be careful what you are consuming. And in these environments, everything is not what it seems, so to speak. I would say for the most part, most things are working against you, and it'll be very rare that you find something that's actually, like, genuinely out to help you, to open your eyes and to enlighten you. This is just literally just a genuine help or genuine act of kindness or just whatever it is. It's genuine. No strings attached. You don't have to do nothing strange for this information. You don't have to do nothing strange for these resources. It's genuine. Like I say, that's going to be something where it's going to be slim to none. And that's where you're going to need your glasses. Is this real or fake? And a lot of people would probably trick you too. Try to trick you into an alley or trick you into a white van. And then again, here you are getting cut short. But hopefully, again, all are well and all are safe. And yeah, just be very sensitive to the times, and please do not forget that this is not the good old days. And if you don't know what the good old days is, it's quote unquote normal. And I say that even in back in the days, there was a guy, he mentioned, oh, I wish I could go back to the 90s. I always reference that too. Oh, what about the 80s or the 90s? But I'm thinking, like, it wasn't even perfect. Things were crazy then. And can you imagine how crazy the world was if we're looking at the 80s and 90s as, oh my gosh, that was normal, even throughout all the crazy. You see what I'm saying? You know, now we ought to be mutants by now, and we are. Most, if not all of y'all are autism, and that's probably through the diet, whatever's in the food. I want to say that's mainly through the food, probably through the water too, which is deliberate. It's all, yeah, so like I say, oh, how do you turn them into mutants? Oh, put this poison in their cereal. Turn on Little Nas X, or ooh, uplift this, and ooh, say yes to chaos, and ooh, yes, destroy the youth. That's how you create mutants. Ooh, make it guy versus gal. Ooh, have the grandmas out there competing with the damn youth. That's another thing too. I'm gonna throw this in as far as a curveball. Another thing too that I want to mention with the men that love to say, when you like to age shame women, y'all will be the same ones that will wait in line to all have your way with an old lady. You see what I'm saying? You think certain stuff that you think that men wouldn't touch. If you're guilty of sleeping with almost, or I don't want to say almost anything, with literally with anything to the point where you'll sleep with other men, don't ever turn your nose up at any type of woman. Oh, well, she's this and that, or she's retarded, or she just, and they'll even say the same thing. Oh, well, we'll just sleep with you. That's it. We're not gonna marry you. That's the whole goal, is just sleeping with people. F the marriage. That don't mean nothing. Have you seen the video of the men where they're like, I don't even love my wife. No way. Ew. It's like they're talking about it like it's a mockery. And I'm thinking, like, well, why do you do it? It's to cover up from their insecurities and their homosexuality. Like I say, most if not all of men, I don't want to just blame this on black men. Most if not all men in general are gay. And you're like, what? No, I'm not. I don't represent LGBT. And here's the thing, I'm not talking about the ones with the tambourines or the bussies. I'm not talking about the ones in the mini skirts. I'm talking about the ones that ain't in the ones who the guys wear the mini skirts for. You know what I'm saying? You know the man in the prison, the one that will F you up in prison, the one that literally the biggest killer in there, the one that wears lipstick with Eminem and Skittles paint. He's not wearing that lipstick for him. He's wearing that for his boyfriend, who ain't wearing the Skittles paint. You see what I'm saying? Those are the type of men that I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? Those are the ones. That's who I call queer, gay, all that. Because I'm thinking, like, I'm not talking about the one with the busted wrist. It's the ones that are hiding in the shadows that really are gay, but they dare not speak about it. And if they do speak out, they're gonna throw, ew, you ain't supposed to, ew. They'll show it in outbursts. Like I said, you have no business. They will go upside the head of a woman in a second, but you ain't gonna square up on your man. Let me shut that, please. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that's all. Yeah, I'm thinking, like, well, do y'all know what? You know, like I said, I wear different lenses. A lot of people think that I ain't not gonna, I know a queer when I see one. That's why I was thinking, yeah, don't ever do the whole falling for the hype when it comes to sorcery. Oh, we're gonna have women. Oh, that's another thing. Well, now that we're talking about that, when you want to do the age shaming and the whole man and the guy versus gal, when you do right now, this is another thing too that's coming soon, and it's nothing new, but I guess it's coming soon as far as a quote unquote trend, is literally a man and a woman fighting over another man. And I don't know if this has to do with the shortage thing. Oh, there's a shortage on food and a shortage on men. I guess we're gonna throw the shortage on men in there too, quote unquote. But there's literally, and again, this is nothing new, but as far as what's trending, coming soon is going to be men and women fighting over the same man. And I'm like, oh gosh, help us please. Oh man, we live in an effed up world. Like I say, these will be the same men that tell you, oh, y'all women and this and that. And that, trust me, there's nothing wrong with whipping each other into shape. If something's not right, clean it up. If the spoon fell, pick it up. You know, there's nothing wrong with clean up that mess. And if you're talking trash while you clean up, that sounds about right, because that's what I do. I give criticism and physical therapy at the same time. I believe in it. You see what I'm saying? So I'm all for talking trash and cleaning this crap up. Okay, but there was one, and this was a Hebrew Israelite, the same one that got stoned in Africa. He said, but it's not just him, but other guys have these testimonies. Oh well, women shouldn't be wearing pants. That's a manly thing, and this and that. Women, to be known as a real woman, you shouldn't wear pants. Maybe you should wear a skirt or a dress. I'm thinking like, okay, I guess that would scream woman if you're in a skirt or a dress, but it's like, that sounds good, and there's nothing wrong with saying, hey woman, get right. But how would I sound though, as a grown-ass man in a dress saying that? And I'm not saying this man said that, but men of today, they wear dresses and skirts. I'm thinking like, how you gonna tell, you want to beat me out of pants? But he actually, I'm wearing the pants because he got on my damn skirt. You know what I'm saying? Hell, he took all the, you got men in dresses and be wearing the hell out of those dresses and skirts in public, inside and outside, on the runway, on the basketball court, on TV, on the magazines. You got literally men, grown ass men, in dresses and in skirts. And then this guy was pretty much harassing women, like, okay, you get out of those pants, put on, and I understand you just want the woman to get right. Again, nothing's wrong with that. But it just looks, and I know you got to start somewhere, but again, why not start at the top? Start with the men, lead by example. You can't have on men in dresses and men in skirts, and then the same men of that same category or that caliber, or with those same thoughts that will want their woman a certain way. It's like the women. It's like it's only one party's only one party is being responsible. Okay, the women. Oh, we do no wrong. Oh, look at us. We're on our P's and Q's. But it's like the men. Y'all too busy eating each other up. Like what? Maybe that's why the women are out of order. Because really, at the end of the day, y'all men are too busy tearing each other up. Because y'all know damn well y'all not interested in. That's why I said I'm so glad these are not my problems. Y'all not interested in these doggone women. Y'all got 1,000 babies' mothers and ain't interested in like. And mind you, and I love Dr. Umar, I do. But come on now. He keeps saying he wants 2 wives. You got 2 of them right now that's out to get you right now. And that's why they out to get you, because you didn't make them their wives. That's what they both told you. I want, marry me, damn it. And you said no, just give me the booty. Give me the ass and leave me alone. And I'm thinking like, what? And I'm sure you're going to do the same. Okay, let's say he marries 2 new women. He's going to want their asses too. And I'm sure children are going to be involved. So I'm thinking like, what is the difference? Why not have 4 wives? Help us, please. And they'll tell you the same thing. Woman, whoever you lay with, that's your husband. Husband, whoever you lay with, that is your wife. Or that's your husband. Whatever way you all swinging these days. That is your husband, wife, husband/wife, or wife. I don't know. Swusband, I don't know. I don't know what y'all are into these days. I'm all like, ooh, ay. But yeah, that is my take. Yeah, please don't fall for the hype as far as if you too old or if you're a man or you're a woman. I would say be very comfortable with the skin that you are in. I am a woman. I am this age. I am a man. I'm this age. I'm healthy. And that's it. You see what I'm saying? Your health should be number 1. If you're sane, you're doing great. If you're growing old, you are on to something. You see what I'm saying? Because you're living to see another day versus dying in your youth to where you don't even live to even see what you're even all about. You see what I'm saying? So that the whole goal is to live and figure things out as long as possible. And to quote unquote, here's another goal too. Before I go, this would be the number 1 goal as far as before you do anything, before you get a job or whatever. Your number 1 goal is to, if you're going to go out, you're going to go out naturally. Dying naturally, which is actually quote unquote of old age, quote unquote. I mean, you go die naturally at maybe at 100, if you decide to go at it. You see what I'm saying? Naturally, like I'm just naturally withering away because I'm just, my legs have really done ran its course. I really done got every mal up out of them, and I got all 3 billion of my mouths out of my legs. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, I've transitioned versus being taken out. So I'm saying, if you can live to grow old, that is the goal. To hell with the guy versus gal. To hell with the whole, you got to stay young or compete with the youth. No. Everybody's ran their course. You get your time in your day. It's a time and place for everything, and you play a role in whatever day and age it is. You still have a role. Play your part, and do it well, damn it. Because you are being watched. Okay. Again. I hope all are well. Hope all are safe, and hopefully, we can, carry on in a more natural slash normal light. That's the goal. I guess I know normal doesn't exist anymore, but we can stay more quote unquote familiar, not get so conformed, and you get more familiar by you create your own reality. Okay, you're gonna put in your own work. They're getting rid of everything. This is your cue to get on your own accord. And you may not have this and that, but he does. Okay, I got the food. He got the water. She got the shelter. Coming together to make something happen. To, find the alternative to whatever's crumbling around us. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. And like everybody wants to sit around and be depressed, but instead of being depressed, can we come together? Because while we're all depressed, we're crying over our spilled milk. He's mad because he lost his shoe. I lost my shirt. He lost his job. But again, we all have what everybody's crying about. We're all crying for this and that. Somebody got it. You got to stop crying and come together. Find your tribe. Yeah, so, okay. Anyway, alrighty. Well, be well and be safe. Cherish life, every bit of it. Naturally. I'm going to live to see another day by moving responsibly, knowing and watching my surroundings. And if something just happened naturally, then it just happens. Something happens, it happens. Versus just putting yourself in danger or setting yourself up for the slaughter by, just being foolish or just literally looking for trouble. So anyway, be well and be safe.